correct way to do this until this started falling off the wall. Hey y'all, my name is Kanisha and I'm a first time home buyer who is transforming my first home one DIY project at a time. When I first bought my home 5 years ago, I thought I knew what I was doing when it came to hanging things on the wall, but clearly I was wrong. And over the years, I've learned the correct way to do it, and today I'm going to teach you. So if that interests you, be sure to keep watching because it's time to start keeping up with KJ. So whether you are a DIY beginner or not, I think we can all agree I should not have been able to just pull this out of the wall like I just did. So a major mistake that I made and a lot of DIY beginners make is when you're installing something on the wall, you just go ahead and screw it directly into the drywall. So eventually what just happened is going to happen. It's going to fall out of the drywall because it's not secure into the drywall. So you either need to install this directly into the studs or you need to use some drywall anchors. So I'm actually not going to use a towel rack because it's honestly not very functional for this space. I very rarely ever use a towel right there. So this is a single vanity bathroom that I absolutely hate and I don't have a lot of counter space. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to install some clear shelving on this wall right here to make this space a little bit more functional, and I'm going to show you the right way to hang something on the wall. So now that I know where my stud is located, it's time to make a decision. Am I going to try to get this screw directly into the stud or am I going to have to use drywall anchors? Alrighty, so if I put this up here, if I want to drill directly into the stud using this screw hole, to me that's way too close to the mirror, and then the other hole isn't even an option. So for this project, I am going to have to secure this using drywall anchors. Alrighty. So most times when you buy any type of like shelving kit like this, it's going to come with screws and drywall anchors, y'all. I honestly don't like these at all. So you hammer these into place, but to me these just aren't as secure as the ones that I like to use. So I like to use these by Tyler. They're much more heavy duty. And so these are self-drilling drywall anchors, and then once you put your screw into them, you're actually going to hear a popping noise, and that popping noise is your indicator that everything is secure down in place and your drywall anchor has been properly installed, which I really like. Makes it super DIY beginner friendly and just really easy to use. So this is another tip. When you are hanging stuff on the wall, you can actually use some painter's tape. Put it on the back of whatever it is that you're installing. Like that. And then so once you have your tape on there, find out where your holes are, and then you can just go ahead and mark those holes like this directly on this tape. And now I can put this tape on the wall to go ahead and determine where I need to put my screws. So the shelving kit that I bought actually came with 4 shelves. I don't think I'm going to use 4. I might only use 2 of them, depending. I may end up using a 3rd one. But everything, including this kit, will be linked down in the description. So I have one right there, and then another one here. Is that too much to do? Y'all know I ain't tall, so do I lower this to here? Put one there, and then another one there. Hopefully I can get y'all, this bathroom is not the biggest, so I'm trying to get y'all the best viewing angle. But if I put that right there, and then I do my next one, like right in there. that's good. And then put the next one in so all the taller things can go on this top shelf. And then I don't want to cover this up because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not fixing those holes today. But yes, if I put it like right there, I can still fix those holes and then paint over them. Okay. So now that I know exactly where I want my tape to go, now I need to make sure that it's going to be level. And this is just kind of like a rough level measurement, if that makes sense. Because I just need to make sure that these holes are relatively level. I got some wiggle room with kind of how I maneuver my shelf once this is up, but I need to make sure that these two holes are level. And y'all, this is my favorite. Literally my favorite DIY tool. So what this does is it changes colors to make identifying whether something is level, which is in a horizontal plane, or if something is plumb in a vertical plane. It makes it super easy. So when it's red, that means it's way off. And then it'll slowly start to change colors until it gets to be green. So look how cool. I don't know who came up with this, but when they cracked the code with this one. So put this along the top of the tape. And so like if you can see, that is a little bit off. So I need to lower this side of this. All right. So if I line that up right on this tape, so I think in between my two holes though are fine. Yep. So when it comes to starting my drywall anchors, I like to go ahead and use a drill bit to then kind of pre-drill my hole just a little bit to make them easier to go in. Now I wanted to make sure I was like my holes matched up. So I'm trying to do this with just this level, not my really fancy, more expensive laser level, like less something that can literally be used for a lot of things, but very simple, very, very simple. So I just take my level, line up the outsides of my hole so I'm good that way. And then I put this in place, and I put this in place, we are good to go this way. So okay. And then now I just need to do that one more time. I did that right. Yay! Wait now. Okay. So. No, I can't see that high. You're okay. I have all my holes drilled for my drywall anchors, and here is what they'll look like, or here is what they look like. I'll give y'all a more close-up view. So comment down below and let me know, like, if you even knew these type of drywall anchors or more heavy duty. I guess that's the way to describe them. Or have you just been using these drywall anchors that come with the basic kits? Here is the two of them compared. Again, major, and they sell smaller versions of this. So the bigger ones actually hold more weight. And here's this one is stripped, but here's what a smaller one looks like. So these right here hold up to, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what SP and SPM, what does that mean? Oh, mini. Okay, so it's literally just this, the mini version. So this is the mini. This is the mini, and then this is the regular size one. And the mini holds up to 65 pounds, and then the larger one holds up to 79 pounds. I'm not putting anything nearly as heavy, anywhere close to 79 pounds on these shelves. This is literally gonna be like for my skincare and things that I use on a daily basis. But I actually did use these in my linen closet makeover where I built floating shelves. And I will actually link that video here if you wanna see this on a, like, okay, you do this, you like, okay, I got it, let's try something a little bit harder. The floating shelves in the linen closet is definitely a harder project. But if you know how to do these basics, okay, then you add in some wood cutting, you can definitely make that project work. So my drywall anchors are in place now, y'all. So I'm going to use my level again to just make sure I have everything lined up properly. That's here. So that is literally right where it needs to be. Hopefully y'all can see that that is level. Okay. So now I just need to use the screws that come with the drywall anchors to then go ahead and install this shelf. So what you can't do is you can't just put this here, right? Of course, you need to put this up and then put the screw in to hold that. So this is pretty simple because these are clear and they have holes in them, but that gets a little bit more complicated in projects like my linen closet makeover where I'm installing a ledger board, which is a piece of wood. So again, the details for that are on that video, so be sure to check that out. But just make sure, you know, like, it's not always going to be this simple to see exactly where I need to put my screws from my drywall anchor. So to make this easier, because if you're doing this like me with just yourself, just go ahead and kind of put those in, but not fully secure them. See? Okay. So that is level. I just need to this is going to be a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Don't tell me I'm about to hand screw these. Y'all, I might have to hand screw them. Y'all, I hate hand screwing, but I might. not find an actual screwdriver, but I did find this really long screw. So let's go with that. There we go. And please ignore the fact that I'm recording with my phone. Still haven't brought a new camera since I broke the last one. So I thought that was like snap. Is it not? Does it feel secure? As you can see, the test is gonna be, is this plumb? Look at that. We are good to go. Shout out to Franklin Sister. I have used this level for projects before this. I will use it projects after this, y'all. I'm telling you, if you are a DIY beginner, this is definitely a tool that you want to have in your toolbox. Alrighty, y'all, so in less than an hour, I was able to take down this towel rack that I was not using and was literally falling off the wall and install these shelves the correct way. So if you're ready to give this project a try, be sure to check out the description because everything that you need for this project will be linked down below. And if you're still watching this video, be sure to hit the like button. Oh, and I also wanted to ask y'all, so I'm thinking about doing a series about things that I wish I would have known when I bought my house 5 years ago. Things like this that kind of nobody really talks about, but people need to know. So if you like that idea, be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you're not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Y'all, there's so much more coming from the channel. And officially, y'all, I have monetized my YouTube fully, so I am so thankful. If you watched any of my videos, if you're still watching this video right now, I thank you so much, y'all. I would not be able to do this without you all. So thank you for joining and being a part of my little part of the internet. Hopefully this means that there are a lot more projects coming from the channel and hopefully some bigger projects. Y'all, I promise I am going to get back to the garage, but at this point I have a collab coming, and so I'm waiting on the brand to send me the product. So that's kind of what's the hold up. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss it, and I'll see y'all next week.